Good early evening again. Psychic guys, I hope you're well. Wow, I don't like to do my face because I'm not good at clipping, whatever, editing. And it always catches me with ridiculous facial expressions, but hopefully not. Anyhow, if you did not join me in my last video, which is today's energetic read, good afternoon and or early evening, whichever it is for you. And I really hope that you're having an amazing Tuesday. Oh my God, Thursday. Wow, I don't even know where that came from. Tuesday was on my mind for some reason. Anyhow, happy Thursday. I'm here with a different kind of bonus. I just did today's energetic read. This is one of 4 series of bonuses. But after this read, I'm going to go into 2 of the zodiacs I haven't done yet. Okay. I'm inviting in Archangel Michael for this read. Only positive energy. If there are any negative, I'm returning to sender. Thank you. Okay. This is probably going to burn in the background. No biggie. Like I told you, I'm in a whole nother area again. All right, you guys, this is very different. I am using, basically they're oracles. The archetypes are kind of like tarot, all right? But in real, they are like oracles. They're totally different. So I'm going to be reading them to you. This is a whole different spread. We're going to take a look at each element. And right now I'm beginning with earth, all right? This is the earth element. Earth's, what is your animal spirit guide right now? The main one, and what are you moving into? What is the next animal spirit guide that it's moving into? And what are the archetypes and messages? And then I just brought into my tarot cards for a little more information or confirmation. But when it comes to the archetypes and the animal spirit, I do have to read these. They are oracles. I do not know them by heart, of course. And they're not like tarot. Although I do have other messages that come in with it. So here we go. Again, this is for earth signs, okay? All earth. Please remember this is for the collective. It is general. It may or may not resonate with everyone. As always, please take what does, leave behind what does not. If the shoe doesn't fit, please do not try. Okay. As I said, this is the first time me trying this spread, but I am asking what spirit guide, earth, or animal spirit guide, excuse me, that earth signs are now, like what is the main, you have many, but what is the main animal spirit? And then what is it transforming into, the next one? So the first one is the firefly, okay? Which is interesting because we know this is fire. Inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting, okay? The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is a firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious, elusive light? Is the question that you need to ask yourself, okay? Before it fleets and goes into the next animal spirit guide. When this is in balance, there are brainstorms and you are creative. When it's out of balance, you're burnt out and you feel dull, okay? Now, the next, you're in the firefly, one of your major animal spirit guides right now, but you're moving into another. Like we said, the firefly is fleeting, okay? You're moving into the oyster, okay? Animal spirit guide. The oyster is water, all right? So you're moving from a fire to a water type animal spirit guide element. Patient secret keeper, hiding the inner treasures, okay? The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it that you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When in balance, you feel blessed, generous, and masterful, okay? When out of balance, you're reluctant, gripping, clams up. So the oyster animal spirit guide that you are transitioning into earth signs from the firefly, it does feel like what I'm hearing is you are going to grasp, if you haven't already, the firefly's inspiration, okay? Because the oyster can accomplish anything when you put your mind to it, which is good. Now, gets a little more complicated. There are archetypes as well, and the cool thing is, well, these are really cool for the earth signs. And one of them, the bottom of the deck, I actually brought up, and it is the Queen of Earth. Earth sign. Could be king. Doesn't matter. Okay. So when it comes to the archetypes, and I've done a reading on this, these are very deep, as I've told you before. Some of you will resonate, some of you will not. But I still love these. So the first one is this. The first archetype, okay, is Thanatos. It's Thanatos. And here's what Thanatos is. This is all about death and rebirth, by the way. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation. But the true archetypal renaissance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an external response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. So, what I'm hearing on Thanatos is one of the archetypes right now, is that there is death, earth signs, okay? What's coming with these spirit guide or animal spirit guides that you have and you're transitioning into, the main ones, is Thanatos. There is an ending and a death of the old you, earth signs, and a rebirth of the new you, okay? And most of you know this, that you're going through this process, earth signs, okay? And you're witnessing this transformation as we speak. Beautiful. The next one, which is even more fitting, is the vessel. Let me find the vessel. I was reading these earlier. I'm like, wow, this is so amazing. Your next archetype is the vessel. Okay? The body, the container, the cup. So as we said, the archetype Thanatos, okay, is all about death and rebirth. And that is the death and death of the old self of you, earth signs, and the rebirth of the new. Then comes the vessel, which is your body. The vessel may be the most powerful archetypal form on earth. It is everywhere. It is everywhere. Cups hold liquid. Stoves hold fire. Our bodies hold organs. Our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. Nests and protect the eggs. Savings accounts protect our earnings. Even the plants are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together, and how is the vessel? Is it too tight? Is it too loose? Is it broken, empty, full? Or perhaps there's no vessel at all. Okay. So when it is in the light, in the positive, you are stable, strong, and graceful. When you're in the dark, you feel trapped or you're in a bubble. So the message I'm getting with this one, okay, the vessel, as during the help of these animal spirit guides that we just spoke of, you're witnessing death and rebirth of the old you into the new you, right? And I feel like Spirit is saying that you're being protected. You're in the vessel. Your vessel, which is your body, is being protected during this transformation. Okay. Last but not least, which is the one I love, only because it was like, it is Earth, you know. I mean, the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Earth, the Queen. Okay. Which matches up to the Queen or King of Earth or Pentacles, you know, which is whom we're speaking about, Earth signs. So how fitting. So bottom of the deck, the last archetype is the Queen, the Empress, the Mother Queen, as well as Queen and King of Earth, like we spoke about. Like her counterpart, the King, the Queen has a dualistic nature. Either she presides over the realm with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirit of others, or she falls into petty, contemptuous moods, casting a shadow across the land. If the King is in ego, the Queen is in the expression of that ego in the world. She is a lotus bloom, the dancer's bow, the moon's radiant reflection. When the Queen is seated in her rightful and righteous place, she's patient, forgiving. She waits for the grace of God and Goddess to move through her, striving and grasping for nothing. To be the benevolent leader, to embody the Queen is to settle into deep trust, resolve, and power. The royal Queen fears nothing, for divinity itself cradles her heart. When it is in the positive, okay, when you're in the positive part of the Queen's energies, you're the embodiment of grace, courage, resolve, and stillness. When you're in the dark or the negative of the Queen's energies, you're vain, wrathful, self-righteous, and demanding. So here's what I'm getting on this, guys. I think this is amazing and perfect. You are in the fire. You are your main animal spirit guide right now is the firefly. Okay. Very creative, energetic. You're capturing that as the oyster that you're moving into, and you're able to accomplish anything. You are witnessing Thanatos, as we said, which is the death of your old self and the rebirth of your new self. Transformation, okay, and transition, all while in the vessel, which is your body, being protected and guided and nurtured, okay? And what I love is with the Queen, which this could be the King as well, the Queen or King of Earth here, okay? Bottom of the deck, this really hits it home that this is definitely for Earth signs, all right? And depending on how you're feeling with those things I described, will tell you if you're in the positive or the negative, the light or the dark, okay? Now, I brought in my tarot, just to ask for extra confirmation here for Earth signs, or if there's any other communication or confirmation information. Bottom of the deck, okay, begins with the Magician. So with the Magician, I'm hearing Earth signs. You are your own wizard. You have everything you need right now. Do not self-doubt. Understand your power, okay? And that you have the power to create and manifest anything, okay? Temptress. I do believe what I hear with Temptress is that you understand this and you are moving forward. Okay, there's a lot of movement going on in your life. The Knight of Wands below that. This is all bottom of the deck. I don't feel like you're coming across as a player. With the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're serious, but you're very passionate about what you're doing. You're very passionate about your life, earth signs, okay? There is fire and passion there. Followed by the Knight of Cups. And all I'm getting here with the Knight of Cups is there is positive, loving communication coming in for some of you, okay? Obviously to do with a connection. I don't know why, but that's coming up. Possibly because you are transitioning. You are ending the old self, rebirth of the new self, which is bringing in some communication, and it's going to end at the Three of Swords. It's going to end any pain, anxiety, worry, or stress, or fear with that connection, okay? And it's a victory in progress already. Already in progress with the Six of Wands. Now, your main card, because I was looking for any additional information or confirmation. Page of Cups. So all of this, like I said, this hard work that you're, and things that you're going through here, this is very hard work. It's bringing in a brand new beginning for you. Many new beginnings. Some of you in connections, okay? With the Cups. Six of Wands reversed. Earth signs, you're already moving away from anything that was negative or toxic in your life, okay? That was no longer serving you. You're already moving away from it. Hanged Man is reversed. I don't feel like there's any doubt or questions right now, okay? With the Hangman reversed, you're not tied up. You're not confused. You know what you want and how you want it. And you're going to move forward as the Page. This is a beginning process in taking actions in your life, earth signs. Some of you already have a major increase in coins here, or it's about to come in, is another message I'm getting with the Ten of Coins reversed, Ten of Pentacles. So if you haven't, some of you may have already received this, but others of you it's coming in tenfold. Look at that. All when it has to do with the Hermaphrodite, which is earth signs, could be, and more specifically Taurus, but all when it has to do with earth signs. But I also feel like there's major commitment here. For some of you, this is commitment with a job, career, business, and others of you, again, it's commitment and a connection, okay? All right, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed that. I will be back with 2 more zodiacs. And then from that point, it'll be 3 more of the elements as I did this one, okay? All right, everyone, until next time, love and light. Enjoy your evening, and I'll be right back. Love and light. Namaste.